Hello, this is Benny. Um, this is a test recording, and this is regarding sending of three students to. Uh, Thank you for introducing me to your beautiful campus. My name is Benny, and I represent Green Contributor. Kindly introduce yourself and just tell us something about this organization of yours.
Okay. My name is Dr. Anurag Kashyap. I am founder principal of Dr. Bhanuben Nanavati College of Architecture, which is founded by Maharshi Karve Sri Shikshan Sanstha. Maharshi Karve Sri Shikshan Sanstha is founded by Maharshi Karve in 1896. The reason is Maharshi Karve wanted to work for women emancipation, and he is the first person to remarry a widow in India. And then he realized that the progress of India lies in the progress of women, and if women are educated properly, they will stand on their own feet, they will start earning money, and they will have the decision making right in the society. Based on it, he started this institute, and he was then awarded the highest civilian award by Government of India, that is Bharat Ratna Award. And after a long period, that is in 1994, I got the opportunity to start this college, Dr. Bhanuben Nanavati College of Architecture. And this college in last 17 years has reached a stage that we have become one of the best in Asia in architectural education. And this is the only girls college working for architecture, interior, environment field. And we have a special course, Masters in Environmental Architecture, where we are working for the field of environment, and especially we see to it that women get opportunity to work for the field of environment. And on this background, we are very lucky to have green contributors to come here and give us the opportunity to work for the field, so that our student will get an international exposure. They will be able to interact with international establishments, understanding their problems, and try to work on some green solutions, so that they will it will be a great help to their personality development and their empowerment as women in the field of environment.
The same answer that you gave in the last, I'll just rephrase that answer a little bit, just
Okay.
a little bit brief answer. Green Contributor is in the process of taking these students from your organization to Tanzania. In what way do you think it will add to their knowledge and their outlook? Is it because of will it globalize them more, or what is the?
When we teach environmental aspects to our students, what happens is the knowledge becomes more theoretical. And when students get opportunity to actually work on the field, and that too at international level, then they get a big exposure in understanding the environmental issues in a much deeper sense, and actually they get opportunity to work on the field. And that's how Green Contributor is doing a great job in giving this opportunity to our students who are going to work on site in Tanzania, where the people in Tanzania is going to interact. Our students will understand the social issues and environmental issues in Tanzania, and that's how it's a great contribution to the personality development of our students and the woman empowerment at the end.
If at all I had to ask you in two lines, what is your message regarding this project that is being undertaken by Green Contributor and yourself? What would be your message to other schools, other universities around the world who are doing similar programs? What would your response be?
I think this is a very good concept, because just keeping the education, especially regarding environment and other issues, only limited to the examinations, instead of such kind of limitations, if students get such opportunities, it's a great help to all the students' careers, and all the students should get such opportunities. And organizations like Green Contributors are coming forward, then I'm sure that the student of all the colleges and schools will look forward to such opportunities.
One question. In case Green Contributor were to bring students from Africa, from America, from Europe here to your campus, and would you like to have that opportunity for Western students or African students to interact with your students here? Do you think that would be a good idea?
Absolutely good idea, because we believe in interacting. Architecture, is about living life, and when you interact with people, and that too with international community, that is definitely a great help in imparting education and learning at the level of students. So if we get the opportunity to welcome students and people working in this field from various countries, continents, especially like Africa, USA or Europe, then we'll be interested in welcoming them, and I'm sure that it will be a great opportunity for our students to interact with them.
Okay, just one last question. I'm just going to phrase the question. Just use the word Green Contributor in the beginning. Okay. What is your message regarding Green Contributor towards humanity at large, or towards the architectural world at large?
Green Contributor is doing a great job, and if they expand their field more and more, giving more and more opportunity to various colleges and institutions, incorporating at various levels, more and more students will be interested in joining this program, and this will be a great help to the humanity in general.
Any last thoughts you would like to contribute to these students who are going there? Anything you would like to say, that what it is that they should try to observe, what it is that they should try to learn? Like you specified about globalized outlook, you specified that sometimes things become theoretical out here. Any advice you would like to give these students, other architectural students?
I would like my students to interact more and more with people in Tanzania, understanding the regional aspect, the climatic aspects, and understanding the various social issues, so that they will understand architecture in a better sense. They will be able to understand how to respond to environmental issues through the field of architecture. And so it's a great opportunity. They should keep their eyes and ears open in order to study the minute details of the society and the materials available, the technology available there, and what way they can help to their society with the knowledge of our students.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Hello ma'am, my name is Binny and I represent Green Contributor in India. Kindly introduce yourself. Tell us something about yourself. The minute I ask some question, just mentally tell yourself 1, 2, 3, then start. It will give that time between my question and your answer.
Okay, sure.
Alright? Yeah. Kindly introduce yourself, ma'am, and tell us something about yourself and your organization.
Hello, I am Shruti Joshi, Professor at Dr. B.N. College of Architecture and the Director for the International Cell. And in this we promote international exposure to our students, and we also see that our students are able to get holistic development in terms of leadership development, understanding.
Okay ma'am, can you kindly introduce yourself and your organization?
Hello, I am Professor Shruti Joshi of Dr. B.N. College of Architecture. I am the Director for the International Cell in this institution, and I am pleased to see the way my institution is developing under my leadership for its global exposure, holistic development, and most important, because I am able to train my students for taking part in the community development and its social responsibilities. I am very happy that Green Contributors has offered a platform where our students can work at international level and are able to understand the global context, the needs of the communities across the globe, are able to contribute in terms of their exposure and their knowledge to these communities.
Just mention the word Green Contributor in the beginning after you start your answer. How do you think Green Contributor is able to add value to what you are doing here in your architectural college?
Green Contributors has the same aim which our institution has in terms of making the education being imparted such that they are able to take into consideration the needs of the people. And the most important thing is, if education does not pay back to the society, I think that would be a crime. And with this aim, our institutions looks at imparting education such that these students are able to go back and work with the society and help the society to grow. Green Contributors has given us an opportunity so that our students can work with this aim at international level, and I'm sure that our students would be able to take into consideration the needs of the community in Tanzania and work for it.
How different is what you do here with the program that is going to take place in Tanzania? Is it more theoretical versus practical application, or is it more in terms of trying to learn or put in practice theories that are learned here into the field over there?
The program in Tanzania is going to be a unique combination of the two, because our students are going there as mentors who will be initiating the awareness program for environmental issues, and they are also going to implement some of the theories that they have learned over here in terms of developing an affordable house for the poor. And I'm sure that these two initiatives would be extremely great in terms of their contribution to that society, because they are not only giving an intellectual contribution in terms of developing the awareness to the students and the community out over there, but are also being able to show how to build an affordable unit. So this is going to be a unique combination of both theory and practice.
If you had any message for other architectural colleges or universities worldwide regarding green contributor programs, and like what you are doing here, for example, what would your message be as far as green contributors is concerned?
Green Contributors has given a very unique opportunity to our students to able to work towards this aim, and I'm sure this would be helpful to them in their future life, because this is one of the initiatives for developing the future leaders of our country, who would be able to go out into the society, understand their needs and contribute in bringing about all the parts that they are not having. So I'm sure Green Contributors would be a great initiative, and it would really help the students to develop in their personalities.
Just one last question. What difference do you see between the travel and the adventure programs and this program, which is more high-end learning? Do you think it makes a significant value addition to the students' education? Because generally you have all these travel, adventures, exotic tourism, wildlife and all that sort of things. And this is a very different genre. It is in the area of high-end learning. Observation is half the learning process. So do you think your students are getting a cutting edge as far as learning is concerned?
Our students are going to get a cutting edge in terms of being a part of not just a trip to Tanzania, but this is going to be definitely much more in terms of how our students will be able to contribute, whether it is Tanzania or any other part of the world. So this is a learning experience that they will be going through, and this learning experience is going to be a pathbreaker in them, that any time ahead in their life when they are faced with situations where they have to understand a totally new context, this kind of a scenario would be great. And I'm extremely thankful that Green Contributors has given us this opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am. That was fantastic. All right, we are taking, and ma'am, could you kindly introduce yourself and tell us what is it that you do, and how you are helping the students of today to cope with the challenges of tomorrow.
Good afternoon. My name is Asmita Divekar. I am a landscape architect and I am an assistant professor at Department of Landscape Architecture in BN College of Architecture. I am basically a postgrad teacher and associated with 2 years of master's course in landscape architecture, wherein we deal with live projects all the time. Okay, the students are always introduced to live projects where they have hands-on.
One more. All right, and we are going once more. Just smile a little bit more. Tell us something about yourself.
Good afternoon. My name is Architect Asmita Divekar. I am Assistant Professor at the Landscape Department at BN College of Architecture, and I basically teach the postgrad students. We have this 2 years of postgraduate course in landscape architecture at BN College of Architecture, wherein we always try to deal with live problems and live ecological problems, social problems, and then the students analyze the situation and come up with good solutions, and that is the training that we impart all these students. So right now I am associated with this program because there is this kind of eco-restoration project that is coming up. There are these 3 aspects that are involved in this particular program. One is imparting environment education, second is the eco-restoration program for the Victoria Lake, and the third one is building a sustainable unit. And all these 3 kind of areas of study fall under landscape architecture, and that's why I am involved in this project. And I am thankful to Green contributors who gave me this opportunity, and also I thank BNCA for actually selecting me for this particular venture. And what I am looking at is I am going to take my students there. We are going to train these students here for developing modules for environmental education, which then these students will go there and they will kind of involve the other American students, 4 of them or 5 of them who are coming down from America, and then there are some 10 students from this Savannah Plains school, and then these 15 people or a group of 15 people will do something substantial in the time that they are there together. Okay, so and I would be there as their mentor for the entire program, and that's it about.
Okay, and briefly tell me, since you are the person who is going with the students over there, and you are the one who is going to experience. Tell us about your expectations, like how you are looking forward to this trip. What is it that you are looking forward to? What is the mental picture you are drawing? What is the mental picture the students are having?
Yeah, actually what I am envisaging is it would be a kind of a learning process for the students here at BNCA, and also the American students, and also the students of the Savannah Plains. Okay, now basically we all are architects. All architects are going there, and which have this the view of this environment and landscape. And so my students would actually help the teenage students from America and Savannah Plains to even understand what is architecture, landscape architecture, environment, and we are actually planning some modules like evaluation of a small landscape unit, that kind of a thing, where I am also suggesting my students to take on AutoCAD and other softwares, so that and how they are used. And so it's kind of, we are also spreading a message of our profession also, like we are also kind of promoting architecture, landscape architecture in one sense, and we are kind of building this viewpoint for all these students as to how to look at an environmental problem, how to analyze it, and then how to solve it creatively. Well, that would be the basic kind of an aim that I look forward through this trip.
Just tell me in brief, how do you think Green Contributor has enabled you or empowered these students in this process that you are going to be undergoing Just use the word green contributor in the beginning.
Okay.
In what way has green contributor enabled you or empowered you to to undertake this process or this journey of discovery or this broadening of your knowledge horizons?
Green contributors has given us an international scenario. We do address ecological problems at our level in and around wherever we are placed. But this is an opportunity where we could understand different culture, different setting and a totally different landscape of Tanzania and the problems there. And then with the training that we get here, we are going to analyze the problems there and come up with creative solutions. And that's what I look forward for.
Okay, now many of the people who are going for this trip are students, but you are an experienced professional.
Yeah.
Okay, so as an experienced professional, what would your message be to other colleges or other learning institutions about this trip that Green Contributor is doing, or about this voyage of discovery that Green Contributor is empowering young minds or raising the bar for environmental issues? What would be your thoughts on this?
Actually, this is kind of a globalization that I feel that Green Contributors is providing us with. Like it is like bringing all the kind of having all the studying all the problems at the same level on the same platter, and that is what is Green Contributors giving us opportunity to address. And these young minds, maybe the students coming from America or the students in Savannah Plains or even my BNCA students, I mean, they would exchange their thoughts, they would understand each other's backgrounds, and then they would understand how people look at those problems and how they solve them, and they would learn from each other. And that is the message that that is what is going to help those young minds to actually build their intellect in terms of, again, identifying problems, assessing it and evaluating it for a creative solution.
Just one last question. Suppose you had to advise youngsters in this field or in any other field about this educational trip. Once again, I just use the word Green Contributor in the beginning. How would it enable them?
Yeah. Can I speak? Are you taking?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay. No, I just wanted to, because I have not yet been through the trip.
No.
So what do you?
This is expectation. We are asking what are you expecting?
Okay.
After that, I'll record while you're doing it.
Okay.
In the end, I'll ask you how has it been.
How?
This is an entire process.
So
this is before. That is during,
After.
then there is after.
Great.
So we are going to make a whole composite. This is just the beginning.
Okay.
So that is why I am asking you. For example, now you have not gone to this trip, but you have heard about Green Contributor having taken students and taken them to places of tourist interest, educational, cultural trips. What would be your message be to Green Contributor, an inspirational message to Green Contributor and to other students about the value addition of this trip?
So actually the value addition sorry, I have to start with...
Yeah, once again start, and after 3 counts, okay, and start.
Actually, Green Contributors is giving us an opportunity to explore these international scenarios.
One second. Alright, and we are starting. Alright, ma'am, and start after 3.
Green Contributors is giving us this opportunity to actually interact and exchange ideas, broaden the knowledge base of students who are involved in this particular project. And my message for all the colleges or institutions who would be interested in doing such kind of programs would be that it definitely, I am looking forward that it would definitely benefit all of them who are involved in this particular program in terms of adding to the knowledge body of whatever is there, then adding to the hands-on experience, when adding to the cultural know-how of that place, particular place, and there would be a lot of thought exchange between these three cultures that are coming together at Savannah Plains. And that would be my message, that all institutes should encourage their students to actually participate in such kind of environmental awareness programs that Green Contributors has been organizing.
Excellent, ma'am. Thank you so much. All right, and we have started. Yeah, Ketki, kindly tell me something about yourself and your college.
Hello, I'm Ketki Randive. I'm a final year student of architecture and I'll be completing my graduation in some months time or so. About this college, I mean, it's a great platform. Like, I'm here and whatever knowledge I have been going through and I have with me, it's a great college. I mean, I cannot just I don't have any words to express about how and what this college has given me, even in terms of Green Contributors as a platform. I mean, it's great.
Okay. Now, what this college has done, so it has given you a platform like Green Contributor. They are going to value add to you. What is it that exactly you are looking forward as a student? See, now she talked about how she is looking forward as a teacher, the aspect, the professional angle. Now, as a student, as a young student who is just starting off in life, what is it that you are looking forward from Green Contributor?
From Green Contributors, yes, definitely. I thank my college for giving me this opportunity through Green Contributors to put in my knowledge in practice. It is a platform where I can share my knowledge that I have been learning through 5 years of course and actually implement it in practice. And yes, about the affordable housing, I will definitely get a platform to put everything that I have been learning all the way in practice, and it's an obvious dream of an architect to see his design being built up on site. And yes, I'm thankful to the Green Contributor for providing.
Okay, actually it's Green Contributor, it's not contributors. They were actually wrong, but I didn't want to correct them. Okay, it's Green Contributor. So just tell me once again, in a very brief line, you don't have to talk 10 or 20 lines, just say in 5 or 6 lines, what do you think specifically Green Contributor can help you in achieving your dreams?
Green Contributor is giving me a platform wherein I can put in my knowledge in practice by giving my knowledge to the students out there and educating them in whichever way possible and implementing the project on site.
Now, I'll be asking you the same question before, during and afterwards. Okay. Now this is the before session, so we are just going through the before session. What projects do you think you will be doing there? How are you looking forward to interacting with American students, Tanzanian students? How do you think, for example, your knowledge here will help you in Tanzania, or the experience that you gain in Tanzania will help you in building homes in India?
As an architect, we have been taught to analyze things critically. So when students from America and students from Tanzania and we all come together, it will be an interaction session wherein all the cultures and our knowledge would be shared within ourselves, and that will help definitely to build something innovative, something creative in the society. And when it comes to environment, as students would get an opportunity to teach students and impart our knowledge to them through Green Contributor.
Okay. Now you talked about the educational and the technical thing, but I am asking you at an emotional level. What does this mean for you? What does this opportunity to go abroad, to see real life habitats, not theoretical situations, but real life habitats as to how people build in the real world? How does that excite you? Tell me at an emotional level, not at a technical level, not at a bookish level, but at a very emotional level, at a very personal level. How do you think it will help you?
Personally, I think it is a great opportunity that I'm getting. It will add to my portfolio that I have done something, my first project, and that too a live project wherein I'll be implementing my design on site.
Okay.
So it means a lot to me because everything, whatever I'll be doing, is going to help me in my further projects that I'll be taking up in life.
If at all you were to summarize in 4 or 5 sentences as to how this opportunity provided by Green Contributor is useful to other students or other architectural colleges or even colleges in general, what would your message be to students, or what would your message be to teaching staff, or what at this level, without having gone through the program, what would be your advice to students, that how will this knowledge help you, and would you recommend it?
Yeah, definitely.
One more thing, just use the word Green Contributor at the beginning, okay? This programs that are offered by Green Contributor, would you recommend them to your friends, to your relatives, to other students in other countries when you meet them, and do you think it will value add to them too?
Yes, Green Contributor has given us a great platform, and yes, I would recommend the colleges and the students to take part if they are genuinely interested in doing something for the society. Yes, I would recommend the students to take part in it.
Okay. Any last thoughts you would like to add regarding seeing the world and changing the world, all these green issues that are coming up? Do you believe in them? Do you think that it is good? For example, environmental friendly buildings, energy efficient buildings, and do you think this will be a good?
Yes, of course. I believe that these issues should be taken up because these days environment is a very critical issue that has to be addressed. Because if we ignore it, we are the ones who are going to face the problem. So it is as humans, it is our duty to take care and maintain our environment.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, hello, I'm Binny and I represent Green Contributor in India. Kindly introduce yourself and tell us what you do, what courses you do here, and how this upcoming trip is. You're looking forward to it, and what your expectations are from the trip.
Hi, my name is Tanvi Bhagwat and I'm a senior year student of the Bachelor of Architecture course here at Dr. B.N. College of Architecture, part of Pune University. I feel that this college has, for the past 4 years, given me a lot of opportunity to express myself, not just architecturally but artistically as well. And this specific project that we are about to embark on to Tanzania, I feel I should be very thankful, very grateful to BNCA as well as Green Contributor for putting me forward as a... I'm sorry, can you...
Yeah, no problem. Okay, we'll start again. Kindly introduce yourself. No problem. Kindly, it's okay. Don't worry. It's running. Don't worry. Just introduce yourself in 1 or 2 lines. Just say I'm thankful to, and just start off the remaining. I'm thankful to my college and Green Contributor for having chosen me for this program, and rest. Alright? Start after 3. Cheerful. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, my name is Tanvi Bhagwat. I am a senior year student of the Bachelor of Architecture course here at Dr. B.N. College of Architecture. I feel that this project is that we are about to embark on is a very good opportunity for me to express myself architecturally as well as artistically, and I really want to thank my college as well as Green Contributor for this opportunity.
Okay, it would have been helpful if you mentioned the word Tanzania, but no problem. If you are running, and kindly tell us, Green Contributor is taking you to Tanzania, and you're going to be joining international students there from Tanzania, from America, and there's going to be international cooperation. Kindly tell us what you're looking forward onto for this trip.
Intellectually, of course, this is something new for us. We have never been given opportunity to practically learn how to practice our occupation. But emotionally speaking, I feel that the cultural plethora that we will encounter at Tanzania will be something interesting for me as a student here in India.
Okay, tell me what are the projects you're working on here and what are the projects that you will be working on in Tanzania? Please mention the word Green Contributor Tanzania, okay, and start after 3. 1, 2.
Can I mention anywhere in the book?
Anything, don't worry, anything.
The projects that we undertake here in college are very different from what we will be doing.
One thing. Please mention the name of your college. Baba Nanavati College, Pune. Mention that and mention the word Green Contributor Tanzania, so that we are specific what you are talking. Okay. And what is it that you are doing here that will help you in this upcoming trip to Tanzania?
What we learn here at Dr. BNCA College of Architecture is the basics of architecture and the basics of building construction. Now, applying it in a place like Tanzania, where Green Contributor is going to give us a very different project, a very different challenge, something we've never encountered before. I think that would be a good use of our knowledge, a good use of what we've learned so far in these 5 years.
Okay, would you recommend this course, this exposure, this travel, this personal interaction, this professional upgradation to other students, that this course that Green Contributor is offering you?
With environmental imbalance breathing down our neck in today's world, I think that such opportunities are very rare to come by, and Green Contributor is doing a wonderful job of giving this opportunity to students like us who would never otherwise get to experience such a platform where we can express ourselves, where we can be useful to society at large. And I think that any college or any school that is given this opportunity should be thankful and should just take it up without a second thought.
Okay, apart from architecture, what do you think Green Contributor is actually, in helping students, in helping the environment, because it focuses on the environment, focuses on green issues. Today architecture is passing through a phase where you have a lot of green issues. You want green cement, you want power should not be wasted, you want green buildings. So in that way, how does this trip reflect upon that?
Ecology is very important. We can't deny that, and especially in today's world, especially for our generation, we unfortunately have to shoulder the responsibility of taking care of our planet, and I don't think we can forego that fact, and we can't ignore it anymore. So being educated and being given this opportunity, being able to do something about it, we should definitely not reject it, and we should definitely act upon it.
Okay, just one last question. Apart from the technical knowledge you will gain, apart from the exposure you will gain, what is it that you're looking forward to emotionally, at a very emotional level, at a pure emotional level? Like, how excited are you? How thrilled are you? Have you told your friends? Have you told your parents, this is what I plan to do after I come back, I will get this exposure? How does it emotionally affect you? I mean, just mention the word Green Contributor. How does Green Contributor doing this trip affect you at an emotional level as far as your profession is concerned?
Green Contributor as an organization is helping me out a lot emotionally. Speaking as a student of architecture, speaking even as a normal student, I feel that coming in contact with so many different cultures and meeting so many different people, sharing knowledge with them, gaining knowledge from them is it's obviously something I am excited about, and I really look forward to going to Tanzania and working on this project.
Okay, thank you so much.